Okay, hello. So this is the first mission against the Hrud. This is our ship is missing. So basically, this big patch in the middle is a crashed spaceship, surrounded by Ultramarines that are trying to protect it. It's where's it gone? 3 locator beacons. That I have to try and stop from getting destroyed by the Hrud. Which aren't orcs, they are Hrud. Or I have to try and not roll a 3, 4, 5 or a 6 each turn, otherwise they explode. So I have to roll a 1 or a 2 for them to not explode, and I have to make sure the Hrud don't get to them. Okay? So I am here with Alan. Say hello, Alan.
Hello, Alan.
And he is going to help me finish this game off. So he's written this army list. I've got my stuff. I've added a few bits and bobs that have been waiting to my army. So I've now got 2 rhinos. I've also got Sergeant Barker and his tactical marine squad. Basically, I've done it because the whole game is in night fighting, so I want as many shots as possible, and I want as many searchlights as possible. So I've also given my Contemptor, my Mortis pattern Contemptor, a searchlight. See you in a bit, guys. Okay, so that was my turn 1. What did I do? So everything, as you can see, has moved. I'll start off with what I began the game with. There was a rhino here, and he drove over here into a unit of warriors.
20 warriors, yeah.
Hrud warriors. Warriors are kind of the in-between Hrud fighting units, but it was a unit of 20, and he made them run off the board. So I believe this is what everyone locally has been calling the Thatcher manoeuvre, because Black Legion Braskar, whose surname is Thatcher, drives rhinos into things, and that's how he wins games. So there we go. I had a lot of shooting from these guys into the Nocturnes and the Purebloods. I killed a couple of Nocturnes, is that right?
About 6.
About 6 Nocturnes with the bolt guns, and then the Contemptor fired loads and loads of shots. In fact, he fired 26 shots into the Purebloods this turn and did nothing. So there we go. These guys retreated a little bit behind the wall to anticipate that unit of Purebloods over there. This Rhino tried to ram into that unit of warriors and didn't do anything. The Assault Marines shot at them, killed 1.
Yes.
And then charged into them and killed 5.
Yes.
So they're down by 6, and they pass their leadership on a double 1. By the way, guys, I got the first turn. Just remembered to tell you that. The scouts fired at these Purebloods. Sergeant Barker and his squad fired at the Purebloods. The Predator fired at the Purebloods, and I killed 3. Great. Okay, so it's quite an even game.
The plasma guns aren't doing you any favours.
My plasma guns aren't doing favours. The Sergeant is already dead from that squad from his plasma pistol. 2 of my objectives have already blown themselves up. So yeah, not much luck. One of those plasma pistols nearly overheated, but he was okay. So it is now Alan's turn 1 with the Hrud. See you in a bit. So that was Alan's turn 1. So Alan, where should we start?
Well, everything moved.
Yeah.
That could move. These guys have moved up a bit.
That's right. These actually ran away last turn.
Because we miscalculated the amount of wounds they'd taken.
Yep. 5 died. Not
5
3.
died, not 3, so they legged it back a little bit. These guys moved up. The Nocturnes, or the Gretchen, moved up. And then the Lord and his unit have moved up as well.
Yeah, that's right.
In the shooting phase, my orbital bombardment came down.
And landed.
And landed on top of the Terminators, tank and tactical marines. Killed a tactical marine. The tank can now not move or shoot.
This turn, yeah, that's right.
This turn. The Terminator saved all 4 wounds.
Yeah, it wasn't the most successful orbital bombardment, but I've had 1 or 2 of those.
Yeah.
Myself.
That's how it happens. And Sergeant Barker, in his... he was Yes, those purebloods were after him, but the other tactical marine squad didn't fare as well.
No.
Under a hail of nocturne fire, 66 shots we calculated.
Yeah. Of which 21 hit and 6 wounded.
Yeah.
But I took the armor saves and a few of them died. I can't remember how many.
I think you saved 1, so I think like 4 or 5 of them died.
Yeah, and they ran away. But that meant that they couldn't charge me, so that kind of worked in my favour. So there we go.
Finally, for shooting, the Contemptor is now immobilised and cannot move or shoot this turn.
Yeah, which is a royal pain, because he would be quite useful where he is at the moment. But yeah, so it is now my turn 2.
Yeah, the only other thing that happened was combat, and it was drawn three piece.
That's right. Okay.
So, yeah, that's it.
Cool, so my turn 2, let's see what happens. Hopefully I'll get an orbital bombardment in a bit, guys. Okay, so movement wise, we didn't really get much in my second turn. We had some assault terminators move up and charge into these, which are purebloods, which were over here and were retreating. I think I should have left them to retreat, but I didn't. I charged them and they ended up wiping me out because I ended up running away. So there we go, and I ran off the board edge. Barker and his squad thought these guys are probably going to be able to deal with it, so they walked off. Obviously they're going to need to come back now. These guys have carried on fighting their combat. I lost 2 and Alan lost 2, so that was drawn. The Rhino didn't manage to fix itself. These guys retreated back past the barricade. These guys shot at the purebloods over there. Did they kill any?
No.
No, they didn't manage to do anything. The Predator sat still because it can't do anything. These guys walked over here and shot at the leader, Hrud Overlord, and didn't manage to do anything to them.
However, the Nocturnes.
The Nocturnes, the fun bit. So my Rhino drove round from here into the side of the Nocturnes, trying to tank shock them, and didn't manage to. I then shot at them with these and these, managed to kill quite a few.
4 or 5 between that lot.
Yeah. I then dropped an orbital bombardment on them. Didn't manage to kill any of the purebloods, I don't think.
Nope.
But I did manage to kill 26? No, 26.
26.
26 Nocturnes, leaving 4 left. I then charged them with my command squad. Marius chopped those 4 clean in 2 quite easily.
Yeah.
So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 units left of Hrud on the board. I've lost a unit and I've nearly lost another one. So it is now Alan's turn 2. Let's see what he's got to do. Okay, so that was Alan's turn 2. So Alan, go for it.
What was left? The purebloods over there, due to being assaulted by the Terminators, had already rallied, so they moved forwards this turn. Shot at the Predator which was there, killed him. These purebloods moved up, shot at the Sergeant Barker squad which was there, killed them. Oh, they need to consolidate 5 inches. And the Warriors have just beaten the people in combat, so that was that. And then over here, in lieu of shooting at either of the 2 tanks, they moved backwards and shot at Marius Gage's unit and killed 1 veteran and took a wound off 2 others.
Yeah, so they did really well. We forgot I had Feel No Pain, but I managed to roll those, otherwise it would have been 3 dead or something like that.
Yeah, something horrible, yeah.
So, yeah, purebloods are really, really nasty, dude.
Yeah, they're horrible.
That's the only thing left on the board, pretty much, is purebloods. It's horrifyingly bad, but I still have this. I think that's everything.
I think that there's not much else to talk about at the moment.
Yeah. So I think we'll move on to my turn 3. Okay, so my turn 3. These guys just opened fire at these purebloods and did nothing. Or did they wound 1?
No, they didn't do... Oh, we've done it again.
We've done it again.
2 wounds.
They've got 2 wounds each. So he's taken 1 wound.
There we go.
Oh, purebloods. These guys did combat
And shot, so they've killed 2.
and shot, so I managed to kill 2, made them run away, and I've gone the opposite direction as well. These shot at those purebloods, didn't do anything.
You killed... Oh, I've done it wrong again.
So
You killed 1,
dead.
you took 2 wounds, but you killed 1.
Killed 1, okay. Over here, did we do it again? Did anyone die? No. Yeah.
Someone died, but it was to a weapon that was strong enough, so
It was, yeah.
we'll stick with that one.
So they took an outrageous number of shots and
Lost 1.
So it's a bit demoralising, these purebloods. So there we go. It is now Alan's turn 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Alan's turn 3. So Alan, go for it.
Purebloods over that side of the table moved up and shot at the scouts which were in that building there.
But I know more.
These guys ran another 4 inches and couldn't stop themselves from running.
Nope.
These purebloods moved up, they just sort of rearranged. There was no point in moving because they've got a guess range to hit me, and finished off that squad that was there.
It was a tactical squad, yeah.
That's a full 10 men.
That was, 10 men in 1 round of shooting. Horrid.
And the purebloods over there with the leader shot at Marius Gage. His feel no pain saves are doing him justice today, but unfortunately still couldn't save. Was it 2 of his number?
It was 1.
Didn't 1 die to a lance attack as well?
Yeah. So the company champion died to some lance shots, and then 1 more just died from rule of poo. Lots and lots and lots and lots of dice. So there we go. So it's now my turn 4.
I should say your other thing's gone as well.
Oh yeah, the other thing went in my turn last turn. So I haven't got the 30 points of objectives, but there we go. That's right. I didn't think I would. It's too likely that they would have gone out. So it's now my turn 4.
Yeah.
And we'll see you then. Okay, so that was my turn 4. Basically, the 2 assault marines that were over here charged over here into these guys, did nothing, but got wiped out, so that's fine. And then over here, basically, I drove my Rhino up trying to tank shock these. They passed their leadership, they were fine. I shot at them with Gage, his command squad, Space Marine Tactical Squad, and the Contemptor. Did nothing.
I think you took a wound.
I took a wound off them. I then charged into them. Haven't done anything. I caused 1 wound. They caused 2 wounds, so I lost combat and took another wound because of that. That's basically it. So it was Alan's turn 4 with the Hrud. Let's see what he can do with them. Okay, so that was Alan's turn 4.
Indeed.
So
over this side of the board, not much happened. These purebloods walked up that way and then fleeted another 3 inches. Those purebloods walked across the board, shot the side of the Rhino, and ended up killing it through another weapon destroyed roll.
Yeah.
That was all moving and shooting, and the combat wiped out 2 normal Marines and another veteran, and another wound off Marius Gage, who is now down to just a single wound.
Yeah, so I think with 1 more turn he might actually die. So we'll have to see. Okay, so we're going to move on to my turn 5. I think it's going to be quite a quick one. So we'll see you then. Okay, so that was my turn 5. It all happened down here. So obviously the Rhino didn't do anything. The Contemptor turned and tried to shoot at those purebloods all the way over there and didn't do anything. And then we moved on to combat. So obviously the Hrud Overlord got to strike first, and in doing so he wipes out Marius Gage, his command squad, and the last Space Marine, and that was that. So it is now Alan's turn 5 to mop up what's left of my army. See you all in a sec, guys. Okay, so that was Alan's turn 5, and that was the end of the game.
It's all over.
So, what happened in the last closing turn of the game then, dude?
All that happened was these guys moved up 6 inches.
Yeah.
A few pot shots at the Contemptor, did nothing. and that the Overlord's unit shot at the Rhino, immobilised it, and it can't move or shoot next turn.
Yeah, man.
And that's it.
And that's it. Definitely the hardest game that I have played in the Crusade, possibly ever, a 40k. Purebloods are pretty much impossible to crack.
Especially with the Overlord in there.
Yeah, especially with the Overlord, and I always go after the leaders. I don't know why, I always do, but there we go. So, what do you reckon for man of the match on your side?
Gotta be the Overlord.
Yeah, 2+ cover save. What the hell?
2+ cover save and 2+ to wound in combat.
Yeah.
Hitting on 3s, hitting on 2s.
Yeah.
With a ballistic skill of 6, so you get to re-roll 1s, and if you get a 6, you hit again.
It's that initiative 7 as well.
Yeah, horrible.
If you had a lower initiative, I'd be able to hit him and do something possibly and maybe hurt him, but I just didn't get a chance to. That was the problem. For me, I think my man of the match was the Rhino. For running stuff off the board. It's a perfectly good tactic and it works and it does the job against the Hrud. I think the thing is with them is that because they are so dirty, you just have to play dirty in response. So how many points do we make it that I made from that? How many units were there? There's 3 units of Hrud purebloods left pretty much untouched.
15.
I made 15. Yeah, so I made 15 points from that mission. I have lost Marius Gage. I'm going to have to use Captain Ventanis in the next mission for the first time. Luckily, I've got him built and painted, and I've been wanting to change over to him for a while. So I'm going to see how that pans out. At the moment, Gage is currently lying in a field covered in Hrud somewhere. So we will see. So cheers for watching, guys. Thanks again to Alan for the being the bad man. And keep on commenting, keep on subscribing, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.